6 on your review. Number 6 says Everett worked 7.5 hours and earned $90. Joshua worked 12 hours and earned $150. How much greater was Joshua's hourly wage than Everett's hourly wage? All right, so what we're going to do on this question is a couple things. We want to find the unit rate for both Everett and Joshua, meaning how much they earned in 1 hour. And then afterwards, since we're trying to figure out how much greater Joshua's hourly wage was than Everett's hourly wage, we're going to have to subtract those two and figure out the difference. So let's go ahead and start by figuring out what Everett's hourly wage was. So he worked 7.5 hours and earned $90. If we want to figure out what his hourly wage is, we're going to have to divide 90 by 7.5. So 90 is going to go in the house. 7.5 is outside. Remember, when we're dividing, the number on the outside can't be a decimal number. So we're going to have to move that decimal one place over. All right, so now we have 75 instead of 7.5. All right, and now 90, I'm going to move my decimal over one place too. And now I got to fill in that spot with the 0. So now we're essentially just doing 900 divided by 75. All right, 75 can't go into 9, but it goes into 90 one time. 75 times 1 is 75. 90 minus 75 gets us 15. And I bring down my 0. And 75 can go into 150 twice. So now I know that Everett is making $12 an hour. All right, so now we're going to figure out how much money Joshua's making per hour. Joshua worked 12 hours and earned $150. So we're going to go ahead and divide. 150 is going to go in the house. 12 is going to go outside. We don't have to move any decimals this time because 12 is a whole number. I'm going to put down my decimal at the end of 150, and then I'm going to put my placeholder up on the top too so I don't make any mistakes. 12 can't go into 1, but 12 goes into 15 one time. And then 15 minus 12 gets me 3. I'm going to bring down my 0. 12 can go into a 30 twice. 12 times 2 is 24. 30 minus 24 is 6. I'm going to bring down my 0. And then 12 can go into 65 times. 12 times 5 is 60. 60 minus 60 is 0, and that's a terminating decimal. So now we know that Joshua makes $12.50 per hour. All right, so now we want to figure out how much more Joshua makes than Everett. So we're just going to subtract. So we're going to subtract $12 from $12.50. All right, so now we know that there is a 50-cent difference between the two. All right, so that's all there is to it for